Now, earlier this morning, I spoke to White House economist Larry Kudlow. This was last hour, and we talked about trade. Roll tape.
They will be meeting in Argentina. I and many others will be there, and we will see how it turns out. You're not going to get a deal unless it suits American interests. That's a key point that President Trump is making.
I'd call that a pretty hard line. You're not going to get a deal unless it defends American interests. Joining us now is Curtis Ellis. He's a former Trump campaign advisor on jobs and trade. Curtis, welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
My interpretation there was hardline Larry Kudlow, probably no deal in the immediate future. Do you read it the same way?
Absolutely. Look, it's not just Larry Kudlow. It's not just Peter Navarro. You've got Mike Pence, Pompeo, Lighthizer, Mattis. Everybody understands this is much bigger than economics. This is bigger than Wall Street. China is a geopolitical threat. Their theft of technology, their espionage, their attempt to command the world's economy and command the high-tech industries. Every dollar China makes, they're now putting into missiles that will sink our ships in the South China Sea. So everybody in Washington understands China needs to be dealt with.
But that contretemps, that dispute with China, which doesn't look like it's going to be resolved anytime soon, that is clearly hurting this market. I mean, we're hurting here. America is hurting. I know that China is hurting as well.
Well, bacon is cheaper than ever.
But doesn't that put pressure on both sides? If both sides are really paying a price for this dispute,
but they're paying a higher price.
Pressure?
They're paying a higher price. Look, there is a story in the Wall Street Journal.
They're not a democracy. They're an authoritarian communist regime, getting more and more so. They don't have to worry about public opinion.
Well, people are starting to criticize President Xi over there. They're questioning his arrogant attitude and his misplaying of this entire contretemps with President Trump. That is earth-shattering when you, in an authoritarian system, have people starting to criticize the ultimate leader. You know there's pressure.
Are they doing it publicly?
Yes. Yes, in their own, they've got a very shaded way. You have to read between the lines, but they have ways of using language and ways of saying things, but they're starting to do that. And you've got the private entrepreneurs in China now complaining that they can't get bank loans because all the money's being funneled to the state-owned enterprises. So President Trump's policy is starting to activate the reforms that people have wished for years. By putting pressure on the Chinese economy, you've got the private interest now taking aim at the state-owned enterprises that the Chinese have promised to reform for years but never have.
Now, President Trump and Xi Jinping will meet in Argentina. I think it's beginning of next week. I think it's November the 30th.
November 30th, that's right.
I would expect nice things, nice comments.
Yes.
I wouldn't expect a clash like we saw in the South Pacific over the weekend.
Right.
I would expect them to say nice things, but is it just window dressing? Well,
let's see what happens with the communique coming out of the G20 summit. That's where they're meeting at. They're meeting on the sidelines of the G20. And I've been involved in this process. All of these G20s, they issue communiques, they negotiate language. And if we put in a phrase that we're going to stand against unfair trade practices, the Chinese objected to that in the Southeast Asia, APEC. We'll see if we get a replay of that. We walked out of the G7 without a communique. APEC, no communique. These communiques are meaningless anyway. But I expect to see some happy talk about we're going to continue our talks, but I don't expect to see a real deal.
It really does seem like both sides, especially China's side, have been boxed into a corner. And it's very, very difficult for them to get out of that corner and save face. I keep referring to this, but it's very important in China. The leader of an authoritarian regime cannot lose face.
But he can say, we are now accepted in the Club of Nations as a big boy. We're not the weak sister anymore, and we can play by the rules.
But you'd have to cave to some degree on some issues to be able to say that.
Mike Pence, the vice president, and President Trump have all along said, we are willing to deal with China as equals. That means no more theft, but we can leave that part we can leave the latter part, no more theft, no more espionage, leave that part out of the declaration and simply state we are now dealing with China respectably as an equal. and then they save face, everybody can go home happy.
We'll see if that transpires. Curtis, thanks for joining us. You know what you're
Thank
talking
you.
about. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.